Good morning, kids. I have a new story this week with Miss Barb. Ooh, it's my favorite story. It is called Henny Penny by Bonnie Dobkin. Oh, look at my hand. Ooh, doesn't he look sad? He's almost like he's crying. Something fell on his head. Look at that acorn. Ouch! It must have hurt. I wonder what's going to happen to Henny Penny. Should we read and find out? First, let's look at our vocab words. My first word is den. Den. This is a den. A den is a hidden home for wild animals like foxes and lions. Then I have this whole bunch. This is called a cluster. A cluster is a group of things that are close together. This one, look at what the chicken is doing. They're taking their beak down into the ground. It's called pecking. They nod their head up and down to get food in their mouth. That's how a chicken eats. Ooh, look at this one. First, we're going to come in here. Ooh, how can I get out the quickest? Ooh, let's go straight across. They're going to take a shortcut. It's the quicker way to get across. If they go this way, it's going to take a long time. But if they go straight across, it's a shortcut. Oh, look at this man. He's saying, oh, he looks very upset. Oh, almost like, do you think Henny Penny is upset? Do you think she's distressed? That's what this man is, distressed, very upset. This is what hit Henny in the head. An acorn hits the nut from an oak tree. Acorn. Okay, let's read our story, Henny Penny by Bonnie Dobkins. One morning, Henny Penny was talking with her friends. Lucky Ducky. The sun was shining and the sky was blue. Breezes played with the leaves of the trees. What a perfect day, says Ducky Lucky. Yes, says Henny Penny. I just hope it doesn't get too hot or too windy. Oh my goodness, what if it rains? Henny Penny lived with her friends in a wonderful kingdom, meadow and ponds. It was a perfect place you could imagine, unless you were Henny Penny. Ducky Lucky shook his head. You worry too much. Why don't you go back for something to eat? All right, says Henny Penny. I suppose I could hunt for some nice, crunchy bugs. So Henny Penny wandered down the road, picking and flicking and pecking and checking. Finally, she stopped under an old oak tree. Bugs and grubs were everywhere. Well, these look tasty, says Henny Penny. I only hope I don't get sick from eating too much. Just then, the wind puffed through the branches of the tree. It loosened an acorn. The acorn fell straight down and it clunked. And it hit Henny Penny on the head. Ouch, says Henny Penny. What was that? She looked around, but she didn't see anything. My goodness, the sky must be falling. I must go and tell the king. Henny Penny fluttered down the road. Soon she passed the pond where her friends were still swimming. What's wrong, says Ducky Lucky. Henny Penny didn't even stop. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. I must go and tell the king. Are you sure, says Ducky Lucky. I remember when you lost a feather and thought your wing was coming off. Look at this bump on my head, says Henny Penny. I tell you, the sky is falling. Then I'll come with you, says Ducky Lucky, and he jumped out of the pond. Soon they came upon Turkey Lurkey, who was gobbling berries from a bush. What's the matter? He asked. Why are you running? The sky is falling, says Henny Penny and Ducky Lucky. We must go and tell the king. Are you sure, says Turkey Lurkey. I remember when you Ducky Lucky believes me, says Henny Penny. Besides, look at this bump on my head. Well, says Turkey Lurkey, if you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you, then it must be true. He spit out the berries and he joined them. Next day, the Goosey Lucy, arranging some twigs in her nest. What's the matter? She said. Why are you running? The sky is falling, cried Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, and Turkey Lurkey. We must go and tell the king. Are you sure? Says Goosey Lucy. I remember. Look at this bump on my head, says Henny Penny. I tell you, the sky is falling. Well, says Goosey Lucy, if you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you, and Turkey Lurkey has joined you, then it must be true. And she began waddling down beside them as fast as she could. The four friends were nearing the forest. Cocky Locky was roasting on a tree branch, practicing his crow. What's the matter? He asked. Why are you running? The sky is falling, says Henny Penny. Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, we must go and see the king. Are you sure? Says Cocky Locky. Look at the bump on my head, says Henny Penny. The sky is definitely falling. Well, says Cocky Locky, if you have a bump, and Ducky Lucky believes you, and Turkey Lurkey joins you, and Goosey Lucy says it's so, then it must be true. And he fluttered down from the branch. Now the five friends hurried into the forest. They had gone only a little way when Foxy Loxy stepped out from a cluster of trees. Oh my, he says, you all look so distressed. What is the matter? The sky is falling, says Henny Penny. Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky, we must go and tell the king. Why, of course you must, says Foxy Loxy. Listen, friends, I know the king well, and I also know a shortcut to the palace. So follow me. There isn't a moment to lose. The fox then led them further and down the woods, twisting, turning trail. Are we almost there? Says Henny Penny. Almost, says Foxy Loxy. But, oh dear, you all look so tired. Should we stop at my den for a moment? You can meet my family and rest for a while. Yes, please, says Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, and Goosey Looky, and Cocky Locky. Right this way, says Foxy Loxy as they walked. He told them about his lovely wife, Roxy Loxy, and he told them about the four little Loxies, Moxie, Soxy, Poxy, and Doxy. What he didn't tell them was that all five were sitting around the dinner table waiting for Foxy Loxy to bring them dinner. He's thinking. Well, here we are, says Foxy Loxy, stepping in front of a low rock ledge. He bowed and waved his arms toward a dark opening underneath. And Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, Cocky Locky all marched down into the fox's den. Now, the two things that didn't happen after that. The sky didn't fall, and no one met the king. But Foxy Loxy's family still talked about the wonderful feast they had that day. Look at those full tummies. I wonder what happened to Foxy Loxy, Goosey Lucy, Turkey Lurkey. What happened to them? What did the fox do with them? That's a good question to answer. Thank you.